What is cognitive dissonance? Most importantly, how do I know if I have it? How is it we can do some amazing and sometimes unexplainable things, like heal our own bodies by the power of our thoughts? Mother's intuition, the law of attraction. Can we really tap into our subconscious mind? Can we really create our own realities? It begs the question, are we novice gods? Thank you for joining me on this series, Are We Novice Gods? This is a documentary series looking at the evidences of why it is we can do some amazing and often unexplainable things. So today we're talking about what is cognitive dissonance. And the reason that we are talking about this is because we really, this whole show is about belief. What is it about our belief that affects our outcomes, and how can we shape our belief so that we can create the kinds of outcome that we want? So we'll look at cognitive dissonance today, and hopefully we'll get some answers that will help you out as you are shaping your belief system, as you are looking to create the abundance you want in your life, and as you are looking to be the best full version of yourself. So we'll jump into that. Okay, so let's look at cognitive dissonance. And what it is, that is a psychology term where it's really about the two, your conscious. Okay, you have two sides to your mind, right? You have the conscious mind, and then you have the subconscious mind. And if they are not in complete alignment, you have cognitive dissonance, when you have two competing thoughts, such as, and I'll be just kind of vulnerable here, I really want to share my ideas. I really want to help other people with the things that I have discovered these last few years where, before my life was falling apart, I was so angry, I was frustrated, I felt like the things that I really wanted were just out of reach, and it was eating me up. And then when I discovered what I have discovered, I want to share this with other people. However, so that's my conscious level. I want to help others. However, on my subconscious level, being on camera, that is not something I want to do. Being vulnerable, sharing personal stories, no way. I am a very private person. I don't want to, be out in the limelight. I don't want the attention on me. So I have these two competing ideas. How do I help other people? And at the same time, how do I stay private? How do I, be in my quiet space and be shy and reclusive and all that stuff? So together, those can be cognitive dissonance because they are two competing ideas. And you can think about your own life. Think about something that you really want, and yet what is it that makes you believe you can't have it? Those things, again, competing things that will kind of eat you up inside. And the way to get through it is to be fully in alignment, to get your core inner subconscious belief matching with your actions, with your thoughts, with your inner chatter. Once you get all of that in alignment, that's really when you get rid of that cognitive dissonance that eats away at you. And one of the things that I use, I have a planner that I use for myself that helps me get fully in alignment, that helps me recognize what it is that is in my core belief that I really want to manifest and want to create in my life. And when I understand clearly what I want, then I work at making sure that my subconscious is not going to sabotage me, that I can get myself fully in alignment so that I'm not battling myself, I'm not self-sabotaging, I'm not causing more problems from within than I really want, because I want to have everything moving forward. But cognitive dissonance really is about having that conflict within. You want one thing on one level, but on the other level, you don't feel like you're worthy. You don't feel like you're smart enough, you're good enough, you're thin enough, you're intelligent enough, you're eloquent enough. All of those things can cause this inner chatter and this inner belief system that's deep in your core, that if you are not actively working on it and actively getting that into alignment, that subconscious belief is almost always going to win out. So if you want to get rid of cognitive dissonance, if you want to get in full alignment with yourself, you really got to get clarity. You got to understand what your values are. You got to understand what it is you truly want and what you are willing to sacrifice in order to get that. And as you do that, then you're able to start addressing the issues that come in your subconscious mind. A lot of times we don't even know these belief systems that we have that are holding us back. But when you're able to really focus, really get quiet, really get some clarity, then you are able to start moving forward with that and getting those belief systems in alignment so that you can get rid of this inner battle, this dissonance, this it really is a war that's going on in your mind, in your soul, really, as you have two competing thoughts. So that's a little bit about cognitive dissonance and a little bit on how to get rid of it. Now, throughout this show, we're going to be talking so much about how to get your belief system to line up, because you have such great power within you, I believe. And we're going to look at the evidences that show that we have more power within us than we ever imagine or that we ever give ourselves credit for. And so as we're able to tap into that, and we're going to see, people who have done some amazing things, we're going to talk to them. We're going to hear their thoughts, their ideas, and get some pointers on what we should do to really bring about great things in our lives. So I hope you stick with me through that. And and if you have any questions, if you have a show that you would like me to do, if you have a question that you would like me to address on one of these episodes, write it in the chat down below. Let's have a discussion. Let's figure out what it is that we can really look at as we evaluate. How is it we can do these amazing things in our lives, and how can we tap into this greater power so that we can be the absolute best full version of ourselves. So thank you very much, and make sure that when you make a comment down below, keep it positive. We're all working to make the world a better place. We're all looking to improve the community around us, and I hope you will be a contributor with that. So anyway, thanks for checking in today. How is it we can do some amazing and unexplainable things? Join me as I look at the evidences that show we have untapped godlike power within us. Click subscribe to catch more episodes, or ring the bell and get notified when a new video comes out.